right? I'm from Tullamore, County Offaly. Yeah. I'm the only girl in a family full of boys. Yeah, so I've got 2 younger brothers. Well, technically I've got 3 brothers, but I kind of forget to mention the older one sometimes. He's not dead or deceased or anything. It's during the divorce, he picked our dad over our mum. So I know. So he got to grow up in London with culture and buildings and like so much cool things. We grew up in Tullamore. Where our biggest attraction is the bog. But there is one thing I do love about Tullamore. I don't know if many of you have been on a night out in Tullamore? We have our trifecta, so that's our holy trinity. That's our Palace nightclub, the Supermax, and the Garda station. They're all within a stone's throw of each other. And it's a pretty good blueprint for how your night out will go in Tullamore. So it's a fun night out. But no, growing up with brothers was fine. It was fine when they were small and they were younger. Because one thing that little boys do understand, and that's physical violence. So if they were annoying me or stealing my shit, just give them a box. And that would sort them out, but I don't know, my brothers, they grew up and they go to the gym and they're like bros now. So when I was age 13, I had to like do a bit of a rebrand. So I went from physical violence to emotional blackmail and psychological warfare. So yeah, I'm pretty toxic. Which is why I think I'm single. You know, all the mind games and fuckery, it doesn't work for me. Gaslighting won't work. Like, I'm right, shut up. Yeah, I've read common all of that. Like, I have a PhD in mindfucking from the University of the Older Sisters, so it's a great place to study, to stay single. But no, my brothers, despite all of that, they're actually doing really, really well now. So my youngest brother plays rugby for Ireland. He got his first cap last year. He's doing really, really well. My middle brother is an accountant, which I know snooze boring, but he qualified last year and got like the highest Ireland and like won some awards and everything else. So they're both doing really, really, really well, and I'm here doing stand-up. I lived in Bermuda for the past 4 years. So most people look at me like I've just back from witness protection when I say that. Yeah. But let me just talk to you a bit about it. So there's 2 types of people that live in Bermuda. There's the first type, which are the really wealthy millionaires who are there to avoid tax. And then there's the regular people like me who are there to avoid tax. There's a difference. But no, it's a gorgeous place and it's so much fun. If you can imagine like a gorgeous postcard with beautiful beaches and bright sun, if you mix that with a midlife crisis, that is literally what Bermuda's like. There's parties every weekend, there's boat parties, pool parties, everything. And because the island's quite small, everyone mixes with everyone, so the demographics are really, really, really mixed. I have a friend in Bermuda called Neve. And Neve, she often has these after parties in her apartment, which we have nicknamed the Palace. So she is type 1 of the people in Bermuda, but her kitchen table at like 5 a.m. is like how I would describe like your social circle in Bermuda. So you're sitting there across from a CEO, some middle managers from PwC, some random person you met on the street, and your drug dealer who's there, the chains on, smoking inside. We're all too scared to tell him to stop. But you know, Bermuda. It's a joke, Bob. It's a joke. But it is small. The population is 60,000, which is smaller than County Offaly. And obviously there's no one in Offaly, so you can imagine how small Bermuda is. So coming back to Ireland, excuse me, I was so excited to meet new people, you know, to be anonymous in a big, huge city and try something new, like doing stand-up comedy, for example. So I joined this course 8 weeks ago and met these 8 strangers, and in walks in Aidan. Now you will know him as the guy before me who was hilarious. From Grey, loves his mom. I know him as the boy I kissed when I was 13 in their camp. I was like, what are the chances? I thought Bermuda was small. And then, I know. And you know the kicker is that he doesn't even like girls anymore. An Asian for the gay agenda when I was 13, without even knowing it. Yeah, I must have been a really, really bad kisser. But anyway, guys, I am still single, so if any boys there want to try be gay, I'm here.